Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru. It is September 23rd, 2021, the first full day of fall for those of you who think I don't know my seasons. And I'm here to talk about the Candy Crush All-Stars. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would help me out. So here we go. This is Khloe Kardashian calling all Crushers. Do you have the moves to be an All-Star? Welcome to the All-Stars America tournament. The crush is on. Terms and conditions apply. Ooh, we're going to have to learn about those terms and conditions, especially since someone asked if you can participate at age 15. And that does seem a bit tricky if there's going to be a Zoom meeting. It says tap the info button to learn more. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's find out what this is all about, how it works. So we've already seen that everyone starts at the qualifiers, and then if you make this, or you get a wild card slot, you get to quarterfinals. If you make this or the wild card, you go to semifinals, and then if you win this, you go to the final. And that's what this is all saying it looks like. So if you have information about that, I do have a video that expresses all of this, and I'm happy to link it if you ask. Here's the terms and conditions. Candy Crush Saga All-Stars Tournament Terms and Conditions, September 2021. These Candy Crush Saga All-Star Tournament terms and conditions, including any updates, amendments, or supplements thereto, codify the rules. And yeah, this is just way too much legal stuff. So let's see if we can find the important stuff. It represents an agreement between King and us, the participants. And basically, King gets to make all the rules, right? Okay, they get to make all the rules and we're required to understand them. And we have to accept them. And they can change them anytime they want. And this is information about the finale. Okay, all right. And we've got other terms and conditions here that King has. Participants, eligibility. So this is important. To be able to compete as a participant in the tournament, you must be on or above level 25 in Candy Crush, be in good standing with respect to any King account with no undisclosed violations of King's terms of use. So if you need to know what their terms of use are, you can always click when you get to this part of your screen. And there are other ways to find it. Be over the age of 18 prior to participating in the tournament. So by today, you need to be 18 if you want to participate. Yeah, I'm not surprised, although I'm a little disappointed. Understand, read, and speak English. Reside and compete in the 50 states of the United States of America. Not be a director or employee. Yeah, okay, so don't work for King. Agree to all of the rules. Have a current ID. And apply, be, cognizant of and in good standing with all local laws. Okay. General eligibility. They have the right to amend the eligibility criteria from time to time. Okay, yeah, they get to change. They get to make all the rules and change all the rules. We get that. And they get to determine the eligibility of any and all participants and pre-vet the participants based on the criteria list in section 3.1. I'm wondering, does it say, because I think that people can participate in the beginning part. Well, we'll see if we can find out. Participants acknowledge that their eligibility status for participation in the tournament, as detailed, may change from time to time. Oh, here we go. Participants will be required to complete an in-game contact form providing contact details, your first name, last name, phone number, email address, and device preference. Answer supplementary questions in relation to the final and confirm they are eligible to take part in the final in accordance with the eligibility criteria. And it looks like we can participate all the way through the quarterfinal, but if we make it through the quarterfinal and we want to advance to the semifinal, that's when we have to have all of this complete. So those of you who don't meet the criteria, you can still come along and play until the semifinal. And that's where I hope to be, is competing up until the semifinal. I don't intend to make it to the semifinal. I don't think I want to make it to the semifinal, but I want to cheer on those who are dedicated to this. Participant names. We must use acceptable names in the tournament. We can't have offensive, toxic, anything that interrupts any king or third-party intellectual property, no brand names, so on and so forth. And king gets to determine at its sole discretion what's acceptable and what isn't. Tournament requirements, operating systems and devices, mobile handset devices running iOS, Android, Amazon. Oh, Windows. It says mobile handset devices. Okay, so that probably excludes me anyway because I use my PC. I mean, I could use my phone, but this, I don't have it linked to this profile, and I don't think I want to. Participants competing in the final may be provided mobile handset devices. Oh, okay, so that might link my, I don't know. Okay, and that's all information that we've already had. It is available on Facebook, I see, and participants must compete in an eligible handset and may not use third-party software or an external device or attachment of any kind that modifies gameplay to the tournament without express consent of king. Participants may not compete using any desktop emulator. So they have to also agree to however you're accessing it. They don't want you to be able to cheat in any way, and that makes sense. Costs, no cost. No in-app purchases are required or necessary. And then here's the tournament format points instruction. We've already gone over this. It looks like this is information that we've already seen. And there are leaderboards, mini qualifiers. I saw somewhere else that we need to collect the orange stars. That seems to be one of the most important factors. And I did talk about some people in the UK version complaining that they had already completed the levels for the week. And it sounds like we should be able to go to prior levels. However, sometimes there's a × 10 multiplier for beating a level the first time. I don't know if that's going to happen. We're going to have to find out. Tiebreaker in the event of tied scores at any stage. The winner will be the first participant to have achieved that score. And then prize awards, distribution of prizes. So you get a year of in-game gold bars in CCS, 50 gold bars per month. You get crowned a Candy Crush All-Star, collectively referred to as prizes. So those are the prizes for the person who gets the final. 50 gold bars per month. Okay. King may award runner-up prizes to the remaining finalists. Requirements to collect the prizes. The potential winner of the tournament agrees that only one award of prizes shall be provided. This looks all pretty standard stuff. In the case of unavailability of the prizes, they run out of gold bars? I don't understand how that works. King reserves the right in its sole discretion to substitute a prize of equal or greater value. Okay, so this all looks very standard to any contest. Comply. Don't be a jerk in the game, I guess, probably. And yeah. Okay, so this, I think, is one of the important things here, collection of personal data. If you participate fully, you're going to be giving a lot more information than the folks who just make it through the quarterfinals. So just be prepared for that, and be prepared that you're probably going to be in a Zoom meeting. And then you're also releasing this information to King so they can use your image and things like that. All right, that looks like it for the rules. Let's go back to the game here. Let's see what happens when we say enter. A mini challenge. So it says, let's warm up with a mini challenge. Collect star candies to enter the tournament. I need to collect 50 orange star candies, and if I do so, I will enter the tournament, and I will get 15 minutes of free color bomb. And it looks like I've got a countdown clock that is very generous. So all I have to do is go ahead and play. Now the thing that I need to do is see if I can play old levels or new levels. So I'm going to explore that, and I'll meet you back here in just a bit with that information. Ha! I don't have to purchase any boosters, but notice that they're going to try to hype all of this. The All-Stars offer for $2 I can get a Color Bomb and Striped Wrapped, an hour of Color Bomb and Coconut, 2 hours of Striped Wrapped, and 30 minutes of unlimited lives. Yeah, no, I'm just going to go straight to the levels. Okay, so I won that on the very last opportunity on that level, but I did it, so let's see how many we get. Now that's the candy, the chocolate box. So let's see. Go back to the event here. So many different events to deal with. All right, come on. Let's get over here. All stars. So all of that, and it didn't really show me. For some reason, it didn't collect any of the orange. I played the game, I beat it, and it didn't give me the reward of the orange. Let's go back again. Let's do something else. I'll go claim my season pass. I'll come over here. I'll go into events. Oh, I'm in events. I go over to here. I've got 0 of 50 collected. Well, that's a bit of a disappointment, don't you think? All right, so now what I'm going to do is pause the recording and go play an old level and see what happens. Be right back. Actually, do you know what? I'm just going to reboot this, reload this particular tab and see what happens. Because there is the possibility that it just didn't register. Sometimes when you beat a level and it doesn't show up and you're wondering what's going on, why are they making me replay the level? Sometimes just entering again can give you, it did not. Oh well, I'm going to pause the recording and I'll be back hopefully with some good news soon. Okay, so here I am finishing up level 3000. The 000 levels are great for playing and acquiring things that have been, that are part of this level. The orange, I can collect a lot of orange, hopefully. Oh look, I got 164 orange there by playing old levels. It's really strange that it didn't allow me to use, I don't know. It's very, very strange that it did not allow me to use a new level. And I think it did, because that was 160 some, and now it says I have a total of 209. So it attributed it to me, but it just wasn't showing me. And I can see already that in this pre-qualifier, there are 3 people ahead of me, and it's not a great divide right now. But at the end of 55 hours, it's probably going to be a huge divide if I don't work at staying at the very top. And remember that all of these other people are also going to be working at staying at the top. I'm number 7 now. I was just, oh, I thought that was me, Suzanne. That's a different Suzy. There's Suzy. Okay. There's 164. Hey, look at that. Problem. I didn't get rewarded for that first level, which I thought was, you know, a small amount anyway. So don't be daunted. I'm going to go ahead and pause and play a new level and see if we're getting access granted for new levels or not. I'm going to try it again. I'll be right back. Okay, so I beat a new level. First I lost the new level to see if I would get the reward even if I lost, because some things like the chocolate box give us the reward. And it said I was going to lose 200 some. Yeah, okay, I'm not dealing with that right now. If I didn't win, oh my goodness. And so I said I lost, and it didn't award it, and now I won this one, and it should have given me an award, and it did not. So I don't think that this is standard. And look at how far people have jumped already and how many more people are added here. So yeah, this is going to keep going, this disparate divide between me and the top player. And I'm at a disadvantage, I think, because new levels are not counting toward my total. A little bit of a pain. This is the stuff that happens. All right, that is it for me for the qualifier. I'll update you when I finish in 55 hours, and I'll show you where I ranked, whether or not I made it to top. Remember, we've got 5 different qualifier rounds, and so if I happen to be busy or stressed or something like that, I may not want to continue this time round. I'll show you my failure. I don't mind. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below with your experiences so we can all share this information. And as always, thank you so much for watching.